All right. Yo, 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 yo. I'm back for a minute, man. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today, bro. If I want to train or if I want to chill today, I don't know. Got to see how I'm feeling, man. I've been doing it like every day. That's the thing. So, like, I'm really considering just saying like take a day off today. I got to get my videos though. Yeah, let's do. But yeah, um, I could do something today. I just want to take a minute to talk to y'all for a minute. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm not worried about nobody and what they have to say, man. Like truthfully, I care less about that stuff, man. That's not what I'm here for, man. I'm here to get to the facts and present the truths, and that's it, really. Here, hold up. Understand what? I don't understand none of it. I don't understand how y'all operate like this and expect people to not feel some way about it. I don't get it, bro. Where I'm from, let me tell y'all where I'm from. And I'm from the country, bro, where you smile and wave hello to everybody, where you're polite and you have manners, right? Where you have respect, right? Where you address people and things directly. All right, hold up. It is unbelievable. But yeah, these people on YouTube, man, they be talking too much, man, and ain't talking about none. Yeah, the Rob Wack dude, he completely delusional because he was talking about what did he say? He said the craziest thing I ever heard. He tried to allude and say that there's a reality going on that doesn't exist. That I revolve around somebody who has no name on the internet, right? Like what? What are you talking about? That person you're talking about, right, has nothing to do with anything and literally like I mean, are you serious right now? Like it just seems like they really just be saying things to like go in a circle. Like it's not worth my time to even acknowledge that stuff, brother. But everybody revolving around me, if you ain't noticed, bro. I'm the center stage, I'm the big deal, I'm the big kahuna. Everything is about me, man. I don't your titles are all backwards. Yeah, people come to watch me. Everything you say is backwards, brother. Like I said, bro, that's my whole issue. Is when people look. That's my whole issue. Only issues when people start talking backwards. You're gonna say some things that you know don't exist and aren't true. Listen, buddy. Like I don't even need to explain reality anymore. It is what it is. It's understood. I mean, come on, bro. I know that you watching me, man. You can't be serious, bro. I'm the biggest deal on this network, man. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, how you feel about that is irrelevant. See, the problem is people be getting a group of people together, right, that ain't talking about nothing, and all of them can't afford a hot dog and they got nothing going for themselves. And so then they get a bunch of people together that they call trolls, and then they say, "Oh, I'm bigger than you. I got people watching me." How? Like, I make tons of money on this platform. This is my business. You understand? How much money have you made? Rob Wack, Ruby Jimmy, $0. So, like I said, to talk about money is besides the point because when we get down to the nitty gritty to the facts, every time you're going to see the same result. These folks do not know how to make money. Like I said, everything I said about them is a fact, and I stand on it. Nah, y'all hustle backwards, and you're on here trying to perpetrate when you ain't from none of what you talking about. You are not that. You're not from that. You're not about that life. Everything that you saying has already been exposed. So what do you mean? The only people revolving around anyone, they revolving around me because I'm the center of the universe. Like, what? Like, are you serious? Bro, there's no competition. We've been over this. So that's the thing. I'll be doing shows for years, going over and establishing and proving the facts, and they don't get that you have to come prove me wrong, which you can't because it's the truth, before you just start saying things that don't exist. You understand? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Them people over there, all that stuff is fake. I've already been over it. I'm not going to go over it again. What are you talking about? We real over here, bro. We make buku bucks. We make real money. You feel me? That check is already up over $44. You understand? That's the second check. First one is like 182 and some change. The next one's up over $44. And I got folks like seriously wound up, tightly wound over that success, over the fact that my business, again, is successful. I mean, you should have known that day one. We knew who was going to succeed here. You're talking to Tyree Sneed, homie. I've had bank accounts with over $300,000 in it. I sold 50-acre properties for $100K. It ain't nothing. I was in Vegas with over 60 grand. Are you serious? What are you talking about, man? These people, like I said, they talk too much. You talking too much. We don't do that. You understand? We're here to talk about what's conducive to us and keep it G and keep it moving forward. See what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like Pac said, them people only here to cause confusion. At the end of the day, when they want to talk like that, I'm just not understanding, because there's not a competition. Batman is just doing his job. Batman stands up to villains. Batman stops like villains. Batman stops and shuts down a legal organization, right? Batman is the world's greatest detective, right? Like, the whole point is we can't have folks on this network at all who are spreading misinformation, who are against, what's good for everyone, right? And that's all. You understand? Like I said, it's not a difficult concept. You understand? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, you already know what's good. You already know, right, the moves that I'm making. Well, I don't got to explain everything to you. So what do you mean? I mean, all it is on YouTube, man, is having a voice. That's it. That's all it's about. It's just about having a voice. You understand? You either have a voice or you don't. You, right, do not have a voice. Nobody you know has a voice, but Tyree Sneed does have a voice. And Tyree Sneed is going to utilize and use that voice, right, and use it for what it's worth. And, I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to milk every little red penny I can get out of this. And these folks, instead of being humane, like I said, and a human being towards one another, and saying, hey, yo, I'm going to help you, right? I'm going to help you get to your check, and let's donate and let's get him rolling so we can get him to a higher level real quick. Y'all should be raising me money. Y'all should be doing GoFundMe's and giving me the money, literally. Like, you can't be serious, bro. Y'all should be doing everything to crowdfund, raise money. I'm gonna definitely do a GoFundMe. I've already decided, but I'm gonna wait until I get my check, probably, because right now I'm focused on, surviving and getting by. Once I get out of this survival mode, weird stuff that I was never in, right? Because I've done this for 2 years plus, and like I said, that's just how it works, bro. See, as Batman, you can't be y'all. You can't be afraid to spend money or expend resources, man. Like, come on, bro. I told you what happened with the bat cycle, bro. I literally took the wire clean out. I just grabbed the wire and I pulled it out. I'm a G. You see what I'm saying? There was sparks flying up and everything right at me. So I mean, like, you don't get how real Batman is, right? Like, I'm a boss. That wasn't something that was silly or anything. That was a G move, right? And like I said, it was because the back thing was in the way or whatever. I didn't care. I don't worry about money like that, bro. I don't worry about preserving things. See, that's a rich dude. A rich guy that knows how to manifest millions of dollars, you don't ever worry about dough. That's the point I'm proving to you. See, you don't get the point's already proven. You see me keep manifesting, right? You see how I built a business that's going to make me residual income for the rest of my life, right? See, you don't want to listen. My point got proven. Y'all are talking and trying to ignore the point that was proven. The whole deal was, every time I speak, I prove a point. right? My method works, your doesn't. Now look at all of them on YouTube. All of them are poor. They have no money. They do not make money on here. I own more wealth and more equity than any celebrity and any president, anyone in the world. And the Freemasons like that don't own anything. And then on top of that, I've made and spent more money than the entire world combined. That's a fact, right? The government even tried to delete my bank records. Okay, bank accounts with over $300,000. So, in the best stocks money can buy, and I did all my own investing. I fire any I have, and I do my own investing. I'm an expert on investing because I do it based on intuition. It's the same thing I do with anything I do. I have a gift, right? So, like I said, I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit. I had over 70,000 shares of a stock. These folks want to talk, but they don't understand how much work and how much money was put into that. You have to understand, bro. I mean, in all, I mean, that means that I put thousands upon thousands of dollars into that stock. You could argue that it might have been over 100,000. It was a lot of money that went into that stock. Did I take a loss? Yeah, but I made profits too. You understand? So, I mean, all in all, no, I didn't take a loss. All in all, I won, and now I'm going to win more because, like I said, they're taking forever. They should have already gotten back to me with my money. And they were debating something about 15 cents per share, and they need to pay me for every share I had. They were trying to use certain dates. I gave them all the bank records. They have everything they need. All documentation has been provided because I'm a boss and I'm on point. These people don't get, I'm in the middle of oil projects still with like BP and the major oil companies. They had already cut me a check. If you remember back in the day, some of these people saw right in front of them what it was because I was handling business. So they had cut me one check already, and then it's like this huge project or something like that. I don't know. I own like very small interest in some that I may not see anything off, very little. But that project, I would imagine it might pay out something because I mean they gave me like over a grand, I think, just to get it started. I had to go get documents notarized, everything. I'd be forgetting because I don't remember everything that went on because that was the time when all that stuff happened to me, like physically. So I can't remember everything, first of all, like literally. And number two, what I do remember, I mean, like I was going through that at the time and I was still having to get up and go get documents notarized. Okay. When I mean, look at what I just came up against, which, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So my whole point, I mean, they paid me like over a grand, something something pretty good, right? Just for that. And I had to go get the documents notarized or whatever, right? Not the first time I've had to do something like that. Like y'all gotta understand, bro. I got actual like interest in projects that they're spending millions upon billions of dollars just to drill into the ground. I have a lot moving. Like I said, my money was all put into a stock, right? The stock went bankrupt. That's it. That didn't mean I made a mistake or I failed. It just means I have to wait until I get a settlement. You understand? Like I said, I mean, it's no guarantee the settlement will be much because, like I said, they're not wanting to pay enough, and they're trying to do it for certain dates where they're trying to do it. Like when I had like 30,000 shares, and they're trying to go lower than that. Like it ain't gonna work like that. Like I said, the fact is they need to pay me for all 70,000 shares, and it shouldn't be 15 cents per share. It should be a lot more than that. You understand? That's just the reality. But like I said, it is what it is. And that company had every chance of being successful. All they had to do was get their little tomato farms grown correctly, and they couldn't do it. So here's the thing. I'm such a success, I took a risk and a chance to advance. They're going to have to pay me something, so I succeeded, and I cut profits off that stock. Now the genius is going to turn around. And guess what company I'm probably going to build? An indoor farming company. This is what people don't get. People want to speak too soon and don't understand what's going on. If you look at Exhibit A on your community wall, you see it has this guy on his channel. He's very, very about God. And he's saying the truth that what God's about to do for me is going to make me lose it, which is awesome, right? And I believe it because I've been telling you all this whole time. I'm predicting it. And God's been telling me the whole time that the blessings are coming at some point. I don't know when. I wish they were today because real talk, like I'm tired. I'm sick of this. Like I want to be good, bro. I want to make it out of this, bro, and be good. I want my money. You know what I mean? And that's normal, But, you know, hold up. So that's my whole thing, man. Like, I don't understand why people are trying to act some way because I've been nonstop successful. Like, again, that's just not how it works. Like, yes, I've been successful. You should be happy for me. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't have that attitude and you're not happy for people when they do well, then I don't know what to tell you because you're going to always fail. You're never going to succeed. And that's the attitude adjustment that you need. And that's what all you folks need to change. I don't have that problem. I don't have a problem of ever being stagnated or struggling. I haven't this entire time. You want to rewrite reality and history. For what purpose? You don't even have a voice. No, like I said, I'm being trained. I'm being forged right now by God. This is something I'm super proud of that I got chosen by God. Your lack of faith is not my burden to carry. You understand? You need to quit talking so much. Just sit down, enjoy the show. That's all, man. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, why are you trying to give me a hard time because I won? That don't make no sense. And this is the same question that we've tried to ask for years, right? Like I said, these folks just ain't doing nothing, man. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like I said, you all have tried and tried and tried and tried. Nothing stops me. I'm unstoppable, and nothing ever will. At the end of the day, God made me the immortal vampire you see before you today, 100% facts, right? And like I said, this business, I can't succeed anymore with it. At some point, you got to give credit where credit's due, and that's what we teach. Okay, you cannot violate G code. Everybody operates off G code. You don't have a choice. So, like I said, you got to give credit where credit's due. The man just succeeded. He did what none of you have done. None of them. Not Rob Wack, not Janet. Why are these names being mentioned to me? Why are you trying to bring names right over here and you're speaking names of individuals who literally have nothing going for them? I see that's the part I don't understand. That was crazy when I heard that dude say it. That Rob Wack said, you revolve around. What are you talking about? I don't revolve around somebody that I don't even pay attention to and doesn't have a platform. What are you talking about? Huh? What? Listen, sir, that person literally is facing tons of prison time and gang stalking charges across state lines, collusion, conspiracy. That's the reality. That's their reality. Revolve around, how is that if they're the one that's worried about what I'm doing? That's why you're mentioning them, right? See, they're all getting together. You hear him talking. Somebody stop the Batman. Somebody block the Batman's account. Right? Because what's happening and unfolding? These are the jokers. These are the riddlers, people. These are the people who made me. And what they don't understand, that right there, that's a wannabe Harley Quinn. Real talk. That's exactly what she is. That's how she acts. That's how she talks, right? She just don't look like Harley Quinn at all. Can't even come close, right? So at the end of the day, every time you speak and say something, I'm gonna respond. No, I ain't scared of nothing, homeboy. You know what I mean? You can respond and you can say whatever. I'm gonna respond, bro, because you already know who runs everything. You know who the boss is. You know who runs the streets. You know who the king is. And when I'm sitting here and I'm trying to be a good one, I'm following all the rules and I'm talking to you with respect. Talk to me with some respect, man. Tell me. It is what it is, bro. I mean, you're literally the formula for failure. You getting online, you getting on here, and you put your mouth saying a bunch of crazy stuff that you're not about, and you issuing illegal statements. All that stuff is going to be used against you in court, brother. Same with all of them. You know what I mean? I don't ever speak those names over here. I don't even know them. I could care less about them. I don't know what you mean. Those are people who are focused on my success. See, they want to take everything and turn reality upside down. It don't work that way, bro. You got to make sense, man. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, at the end of the day, it's like let people do what they must. Let them do what makes them feel good. Let them tell themselves what they want. I mean, hell, I don't care. I don't care what you do. Like, keep it a buck. I really don't, bro. I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it ain't affecting my business and me, I could care less. You know what I mean? When anything does affect me at all, I just respond with more success because that's the smart thing to do, and that's the only option. It's reality, and that's what they want to entertain unplausible scenarios and situations. Hey, I made it. I got an anointing over my life. God loved me. Why would I give in to the enemy? See, that's like giving in to Satan, giving in to the devil. You can't do that. That's the wrong move to make. I give everyone the right advice. I got friends I talk to right now. They talking about, oh, they probably going to get everybody indicted on criminal charges, but in the process, they probably looking at getting indicted too. Well, then why are you putting yourself in that position? How are you in the midst of all of it if you're complaining about it? See what I'm saying? It has to make sense. Like my federal indictment, I'm good. I don't have nothing to do with nothing y'all do. These are your actions. It's your problem and yours to deal with. And yours solely and alone. These people are really on here talking and yapping, but I mean, pretty soon, I mean, they're all pretty much guaranteed to go to prison. That's the difference. Is I run this network and people know that I do. People know that I have full and power here. Whoever I want to run off this network, I run them off the network. You understand? I control everything I have. You understand? Again, for people to think that it's an option to pay me, it's not. I'm a gangster. I'm a mob. What are you talking about? People have to pay me. I already control everything around you. See, it's not you who controls anything. It's me. And this is the thing. They gave up day one, and they know how much power I have, and they know that I'm respected and I'm feared, and they know I'm a gangster in the mob. So they're like, oh, well, let's just get online and let's just talk fake stuff. You know what I mean? I know your game now because I know you want me to get upset. That's cool. That's not a big deal. See, that's only a big deal to you. See, these times, right? I'm not afraid. Anger is what brought me this far. But yet I'm rich and in an amazing position in life. And you all are online trying to have life competitions. See how that makes no sense? It's a walking contradiction. Okay, that explains you all completely and your behavior. See, you just keep yapping. What is the point? I'm just saying, all these folks that don't want to donate, but yet none of you can afford a hot dog. None of you have anything going on. Why are you trying to talk like that? And why are you getting in groups knowing that's legal and then not thinking you're going to be held accountable in a court of law? Talk to me right, man. One person at a time, bro. Have some respect, man. Respect humanity, bro. You understand? It's not a choice, man. So like I said, it's very odd behavior. Like I said, I don't get it. It don't make no sense to me, but you know, the way I see it, man, folks don't want to succeed ever. Let them do them, man. Because like I said, they all running their mouth now. You know what I mean? That's what fools do. Like, okay, that's fine. Do your thing for right now. You know, because every time it's always laugh now, cry later. You understand? Because like I said, the minute we get through this like period, not even now, a little bit closer to that, right? About a week, right? About 6 days or so left, pretty much, right? And then I should be getting paid and getting my check. If I get to this point, brother, like I said, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a whole new era. It's a whole new time. I'm gonna be moving real efficiently, doing things cheap. I'm gonna go get me some cash back, hop on the bus, right? I'm gonna go eat something. First of all, it's the first thing I'm doing. Like I said, is I'm trying to go to Taco Bell. Wake up. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Wake up. I'm gonna go try to get cash back. And folks always give me a hard time because they don't know how to do their job. I'm gonna try to get my little cash back. I'm gonna try to catch the bus on time, and I'm gonna try to get going. Feel me? If I can ahead of time, I'd like to get the cash back before. That way, like I'm set to go and I can do what I'm doing and make my trip and go. And I'm going straight to Taco Bell. And all I want to sit down and eat me like some tacos, a burrito, something, bro. I don't care, bro. And I'm gonna try to keep it cheap because I have to budget for my own self, my own life, right? Because these people don't want to do nothing and don't want to pay me, and they stole my inheritance. You have to pay me all this money. All the money you owe me, you better pay. So it's like, at the end of the day, I mean, people thought they was doing me a disservice, but I'm here in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit. I had over 70,000 shares of. They may have to pay me 50 cents a share. They may have to pay me a whole dollar. They may have to pay me a couple of dollars. You don't know, right? I might be about to get rich off of that stock settlement lawsuit. You don't know. Christina's negotiated a settlement, she said, for a guaranteed $6.8 million. I'm here with more equity than any celebrity and even your presidents, even the fake stuff that they claim they have, but they own nothing because they're Masons. I got more than them for real. How am I losing? Like I said, that's why folks want to pretend and try to give me a hard time or talk to me some way behind a computer and they're upset that they're nowhere. Full fast every day right now. I've got it cost a couple of $1,000. I wear 18 gauge steel armor, cost a couple of $1,000. Folks can't compete with me, homie. They can't even come close. I'm on record label. the domain name I recently. It's worth almost $2,000. Of my own marketing and promotion. Billions in equity. I own all of this. Buildings. I have access to buildings fully. I can live in billions in equity. Mansion and estate. Over 2,000 in jewelry. 530 on my wrist. Got you rights. Mineral rights. Oil royalties. My own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. Website worth almost $2,000. Stock settlement lawsuit. Over 70,000 shares. What are you talking about? And we making all the money on here. I've already monopolized. We making buku bucks. It seems like with folks like you, it's never enough. I mean, I'm not looking for your validation, and I'm not trying to impress you. It's more than enough for me. Let me explain that to you, man. None of you in this time span have made that much money. $182 is amazing, especially in the Great Depression when everybody's losing their businesses right now. The whole country is poor. They have no money. They're living off the government, all of y'all. Right? That's the only way they even getting by. And these folks, that's what they tell you every time. Oh, go run to the government again. For what? I don't got to run to the government, homeboy. I'm smarter than you. I'm ahead of all of you. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the issue right there. Y'all's mentality. That's what you do. You beg for handouts. You go to government daddy. I don't. I work hard. I build my own businesses and make my own money. Little homie. This is my media company. Little homie. Yeah. See, this is the only thing they respect, money. That's your problem. Like Justin Bieber said, I give him credit for that. He told that dude, he said, all you care about is money. That's all you care about. Money, money, money. Who cares, bro? See, all y'all respect is money. Y'all don't get money, don't make the world move around. Street gangsters do. You ever gonna wake up and figure out the picture? These streets is what matter. Yeah. No, strength is what matters. That's why I work on strength, bro. I don't ever care about money. I care about how strong I am because I got to be able to hold my own. Y'all don't even understand when you get all the money like me and you get all the wealth, what does that do? Come on, bro. Use your mind. What does that do? See, you don't get it, bro. I like, you got to understand, you got to be built for the streets. You got to be able to muscle out whatever you need. Real talk. You got to compete. This is business. Business requires muscle. See, I can get any result I want because now I'm operating off pure dominance and force. I don't have to ask no questions or nothing. I just go take what I want, go do what I want. This is what people don't get. I am who runs the world. Literally, whatever I say goes. All I need is God to give me this new budget, new money, new life. It's a wrap because I already got everything, and then I'm going to use everything as my resources and base to operate out of, and y'all going to be like, bro, how the hell is he living this good? Like right around the corner, y'all gonna be like, what? Bro, I'm gonna have my own like coffee shop, private and everything for Christina and I. I'm about to deck everything out the right way. I'm about to get studio padding and all that, all the styrofoam put up, everything private booths built. I'm about to get everything built through my blessings, whether it comes through whatever is coming through God. You know what I mean? But Christina, she's gonna buy me whatever I want. I already know she'll take care of me. She'll help me. You understand? Like we already told her, like she'll help me build everything because we work as a team. We work together. What's mine is hers. What's hers is mine. So what do you mean? Me and Christina have never had any issues or problems. No, that's not what happened. I addressed you folks and said, do not speak my girlfriend's name. Right? And you wanted to pretend on here. Right. No. When I tell you to do something, you do it, and that's it. So like I said, I'm a grown man. My life is beautiful. These folks, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You that jealous? You want to dismantle blessings? What? That's what I'm saying. Because you already gave up on yourself. See what I'm saying? Y'all just funny to me. Like, no, my deal is when people start running their mouth, I call them out on it. And you know, when I get into the mix like that, I stop caring about everything. That's just normal response. You know, because people really, really yapping. Like, dude, you need to talk to me with respect. You don't have a choice. I'm the Don Dada here. I'm the gangster. I'm the king. I'm where all y'all wanted to be in life. Get real with yourself, all of you. I'll have a conversation with anyone, but y'all don't want to get up here and talk facts. You don't want to come out here and do an interview in person and talk the way you're going to talk to me in front of me. What are y'all talking about? See, this is the thing. They the type of people, they'll see me make it, right? I'll get all my bread. I'll come out here. And then, then they'll want to pretend and try to act tough and blah, blah. Right. You convenient, bro. Whenever people are in a position, right, where they ain't got a whole lot of money, y'all wanna hide and run and talk online. But when they get their money, then they'll be the first to act up. And I'm not saying they'll really do that because they don't have the heart or courage to, but I'm just saying they convenient about their actions. Nobody respects convenience, man. This is why y'all ain't building nothing. Like I said, y'all talking about a fake boxing match for $1,000 with trolls. Don't nobody care about that, and it ain't gonna happen because everybody knows that you're fugazi and you're fake and you're fun. But me, right, I'm gonna open my own boxing league back up. I already 10-0 in it, right? 10-0 in my own boxing league. Okay. Like I said, we do actual backyard street beefs, which originated from me, brother. They copied and bit my idea, and they're nothing. They're nobody. Okay, so me, I have way more sophistication in marketing than street beefs can. Way more. Okay, so you have to understand. The minute that God gives me the budget, guess what I do? I can open my own boxing league publicly. I can do whatever I want. I can host events. I can do all that. And guess what? People from this internet stuff, you won't be invited. And you can't come in, literally. And there will be, right, where you have to pay, right, to get in. Any event that I hold, there will be a ticket price to get in. You understand? And it'll be hefty enough to make sure, right? But like I said, whoever I don't want in the building, you ain't coming in. It's just that simple. And then we leave and we go on about our business. Every function that I hold will be completely private because I understand the fact that we have people like the red triangles in the world. You understand? That want to play these games when it's not how it works. And like I said, the truth is that they don't have the heart or courage to come anywhere near me anyway. You know what I mean? Not on no serious, energy because they ain't serious people. They're just people who they're jealous. Okay, you're jealous. Who cares? Nobody cares, bro. That's the thing. Y'all really don't be listening to people, man, when they be telling you reality, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, bro. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. Do what makes you happy. So like I said, man, enjoy it while it lasts for right now, man, because in this last couple of days, the last 6 days, that's all we got, about 6 days to make it through. All I got to do is get there. That's all I got to do. All I want to do is eat, bro. That's all I'm trying to do is eat. Can you imagine? Look at how they act on here, bro. This is the world now. And then they say, oh, it's society. It's not society, it's you. The people saying, oh, it's society, they have the opportunity to donate and show some support for my functions and what I'm doing. Do they? Nope. Oh, y'all don't donate a dime. Don't send nothing. These folks are making trips overseas to Italy and Greece. See, the thing is, folks is really on here trying to play with me, bro. Like, you got to understand, bro, I am the money, bro. I'm the boss. Without me, there is nothing. I am the center of the universe and everything. I am the building block. They study me even in the Kabbalah. You have to have what I have, the manpower. You have to have this human spirit. If you don't have the Holy Spirit, you ain't got nothing. This is why all y'all ideas fail and crumble. This is why all y'all are not successful, but I am. This is what you go through if you're truly successful. Yeah, people told you this. This is the same thing Steve said. Do you not remember? He said, no one's going to agree with you. They're going to call you whatever. They're going to think you're crazy. They're going to say all these things to dismiss you. Get ready to be alone if you're going to be successful. I'm doing what Steve's wanted to do and never had the heart or the mind to do. Facts. Don't get on here on this network and play with me. Don't get up on here and try to talk a different way now and act like you don't understand reality when you do. We all got on here to make money, brother. I won and you didn't. It's that simple. Now pay me my respect, bro. It ain't a choice. Yeah, see, these people petty. They don't want to give me the respect they know I earned, and they ain't got a choice to give. Y'all gonna respect me, and I don't ask. I don't want respect that I gotta ask for. That's weird. Feel me? I won, bro. It's over with. Feel me? Like I said, we about 6 days out. And what these fools do is they sit there and bank on me trying to do what I got to do. They want me to spend this little bit of money I got in the bank account so I can what? Have my check eaten or taken away from me? Right. Y'all petty. I won, bro. Anyone else, I don't care who it was on this planet. If it was anyone else, they'd say, yo, here's several $100, bro. Go get you a new phone. Like, I'm so happy for you, man. I'm glad that you won, bro. Blah, 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 bunch of fake stuff because they all fake. And that'd be it. Me? Oh, no, you don't get nothing. Right. Y'all gave me special different treatment and rules. Even your homeboys who got their karma said the same thing. Oh, you getting unfair treatment. Yeah, it's coming from you. What are you talking to me for? Like, that's fine. It ain't never been fair, little homie. We don't need it to be fair. Newsflash. If I needed to be fair, how did I make it this far? 6 days out. 6 days out, and we about to change the entire game. And folks think they can tell me something? Boy, y'all got me so misconstrued, homie. Like I said, I just wait till I get this money, bro. I can't wait till I get this money because I'm going to be at every function. I'm going to be at every concert. I'm going to be wherever I need to be because I want to see all of these people in the world. I'm going to make sure that I talk to you face to face and on camera. Christina can film it while I'm getting at you and letting you know reality. Because I'm about to tell people how I really feel. See, I'm a gangster. I don't play no games. I don't come to sit here and play games and hold hands by the campfire and sing Kumbaya. I come to let you know how I'm really feeling what it is. See, people think they have a choice. You don't, because you don't know who you're talking to. You vastly underestimate my power. You understand? So, like I said, it is what it is, man. Like, real talk. When God give me this money, it's okay. We're going to put everything in perspective real quick. Believe that. I'm going to be in Houston. I'm going to be in Katy. I'm going to be in Benton Harbor, Michigan. I'm coming to DeKalb, Illinois. I'm building businesses everywhere. I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Atlanta. I'll be in Cali. I'll be in New Mexico. I'll be in Arizona, all that. Like I said, I've been trying to talk to Charles Wofford for a minute. I understand he has his own stuff going on. Brother, you got to learn how to reach out to someone, brother. See, this is the thing. Y'all want to keep leaving room for error. We do not talk or communicate on these interwebs. We don't do that. We don't allow any interference in communication, bro. Use your mind, man. I ain't got to spell it out for you, bro. I already contacted you to the Woffords. I already contacted you, bro. You need to actually look at what you're doing in your social media. Try doing that. You understand? Like I said, he said he still want to collab with me, but then I go in the chat and then he acting like he don't know who it is when I'm typing my name. Like, come on, bro. I'm just saying, bro, people got to be a little more with it, man. Got to be a little more slick, homie. I mean, you talking about you saying you need funding, right? Right. I'm not saying talking the way these people do, because they would say, oh, you doing this, you do. I'm not talking like that to you. I'm talking with respect. See? No, you need funding, right? Okay, well, if you need funding, the man you got to come to is me, because I'm the one who's going to have the funds and the money. I keep telling you. If y'all got faith in God, I believe the Woffords do. Like I said, like, you got to put your faith in me then. You got to believe in God's son. Like I said, that money is coming. And when that money coming, I'm planning to turn around and fund his project, right? And me and Christina will probably live out there with him, okay, for a little bit, or it'll be one of our spots. I ain't really trying to be in New Mexico. When I go to New Mexico, see, I got to keep my eyes open. That's what y'all don't get. See, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm smart, and I make good, solid decisions. I just understand where I'm at. I already know everything, bro. So you got to understand, when I go to New Mexico, we going to be jumping around, moving around spots. I don't want to be anywhere that people know of, anything like that. You understand? I'm Batman. I'll go to New Mexico and start doing everything as Batman. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in the streets. You understand? So, like I said, I don't have to spell things out. It is what it is, bro. Everybody always has their valid opportunity. You understand? A lot of people have talked, ran their mouth for decades, wrote checks they can't cash, said a lot of crazy things, right? And they want to get on here and pretend, but the truth is they don't want to have a conversation with me face to face because they don't connect into it. Like I said, I'm going to be in all these different states, and I'm coming through Atlanta heavy too. And I ain't forgot about nothing. There's been a lot of people running their mouth. These fools want to say, oh, I got money, I'm caked up, blah, blah, blah. That's supposed to be in Atlanta. I'm going to be in Atlanta. We're going to see if people got money or not, because I'm going to expose everything. I'm going to be in ATL. I move for real. These are dudes who I know don't even go outside, who I would never catch in the street. I would never see them in the street nowhere in Atlanta. I was all over the streets in Atlanta, never seen these people, never heard of them, nothing. Feel me? And they want to start talking to real G's and gangsters that move way different than them, really live in this struggle and come from this. That product, I'm a product of pain, suffering, right? And you want to break it down. No problem. Like I said, I'm going to be in all the different cities and states. You go to Atlanta, I'm taking Christina with me everywhere. You know what I mean? Like she said, That's fine, but you just gotta be open and understand what's what. I mean, the whole world is a hood now. You know what I mean? The point is, like, I want you to see, I want Christina to see and experience life. I want her to see the culture a little bit. Like, we don't have to go to the hood, but I want you to, be able to look at downtown Atlanta and see how it is. You're going to be with me. You're going to be fine. Ain't nobody going to mess with you. You know what I mean? You think they crazy? It ain't that crazy. You understand? Like, I'm crazy. Ain't nobody going to mess with you when you're with me. What? I'm going to protect you always. Stand no matter what. You're tough. That's common sense. You have to protect your spouse at all costs. You know what I mean? That's a responsibility you got. That's the way I see it. That's love. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, you ain't never got nothing to worry about. You can go with me all over Atlanta. I want her to experience, to see the culture a little bit. I want her to see what's what, so I can try to explain things to her and she can understand a little bit. You know what I mean? We gonna be in all the nice spots. Atlanta got nice spots. They got nice clubs. They got restaurants. They got stuff. Ain't nowhere that nice to me. But we gonna be going to the really nice spots. That's like if we ever swing through Corpus. I know where the nice restaurants are. We'll go to the top restaurants. You sit in the spinning disc and twirl around and eat and do whatever you want. I don't really like heights that much, but we'll figure it out. you know, we gonna have fun. We gonna have fun. We gonna be living life, and that's it. And these people, I think they see it. They know all his blessings are coming. They don't want to see me get to them, man. They upset, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, man. These people frustrated, bro. Like, don't blame me, bro, because your relationship with God is lacking, man. Don't blame me because you didn't give it over to God. Give it over to God, man. I already went through everything that y'all fearing what you're talking about. I ain't worried about none of that because I already did it. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm here is because of God and Christina. Because Christina is my purpose. God keeps me. God is the only reason. Every breath I take is through God, by the power and will of God. That's what y'all don't get. Faith. I'm not talking metaphorically. I'm talking literally. Christine even told me, but she said to me it was beautiful. She said, "Yeah, you're breathing. You just breathe different." She said the truth. Like she said, you're a walking miracle. Like, it's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Like it is. It's true. It's just it's hard to see it like that with all the pain that I go through. I go through this every day. Immense, horrible things you couldn't even imagine. And you folks want to sit there and still try to give me a hard time? Are you serious, bro? I'm just trying to eat, man. What is up with you? We know what I've done. We know I'm successful. We know what I accomplished. Ain't nobody forget. What are you talking about? Like, I need to do something for these folks. How many people you want me to get on camera and tell you that dude's been a boss is forever? You talking about? Get people to vouch for me. You know why? Because real legends don't need nobody to vouch for me. That history in the street vouch for them. History in the street vouch for them. Like I said, when I get to any of these cities, I'm taking everything over. I have nothing, no remorse, no compassion, no mercy. I do, but I'm just saying when it comes to business, I'm ruthless. I don't get. I'll go to Atlanta. We'll take over Atlanta. I'll be in every Waffle House spot. I'm a gangster. I don't roll the way y'all move. You understand? And Christina is always good with me. She never has anything to worry about. She's made for me. We're perfect for each other. The person that I really am. There's no caricature or character on here. What do you mean? It's the thing. They always want to act like there's a discrepancy. There's no discrepancy. Problem with me. I don't have problems. There's no problems anymore. Like 50 Cent said. There I go quote 50 again. Right? There's no problems no more. You know why? Because if I got a problem, I got money. That's what's coming. There's no problems no more. About 6 days, all the problems are over with because I done came up. I done came down. I done came down. They all hate me now because I done came down. I done came down. See my point? That's what I'm going to be doing, singing. We going to New Orleans, bro. We going to be on all that, Bourbon Street, all that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is real. Lying. I don't deal with people. That's what you don't get. People stay away from me. You understand? I don't let people play me close. I'm a real gangster, so it's different. When you talk to me on the, you gotta understand. You're talking to a dude that's been through isolation, been forged, okay, been a product of actual chaos. Like the animal y'all talking to. I don't care about nothing. All I care about is Christina. Everything else don't matter to me. Nothing. I have no fear, no nothing. I'm limitless. You understand? Like I said, people don't understand. You don't have a choice. You all need to talk to me correct. Watch how you speak to me. Watch your mouth. Feel me? Talk to me right, bro. Because nobody controls me, man. That's the thing people don't get. It doesn't matter who it is in the world. Nobody is anonymous. Nobody's invisible. Anyone who says something to me, I 100% am going to have every valid option and way now to be able to go see you face to face and G-check you and have a conversation with you about how you talk to me on the internet. Y'all gotta understand this, man. All this trolling stuff, no, bro. No, you're not invisible. No, we know everything, bro, and it's easy to figure out who's what's what. You understand? We're just not malicious. You understand? See, that's the thing. These people, they play a game using the internet because they want to role reverse and twist situations. You got to not take bait. I don't take bait to go backwards. God just warned me of that and told me that. He gave me a download. Said, don't take the bait to go backwards. I never would. But I'm going to talk about everything. I'm going to talk about the reality. I've always painted the realities. I get paid to paint the realities and expose you people what you really are and who you truly are. Like, give me credit, bro. I mean, I walked into that church thing unknowingly, and I probably got them shut down. It's an illegal organization. So what do you mean? I mean, give me credit. Say, yo, bro, that was a good job. I just exposed Groovy Jimmy. I exposed Rob Wack in 2 seconds. Give me credit. What do you mean? Y'all wanted to bring up Janet. Janet been exposed. What? I ain't worried about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you talking, but none of them people have a business on here. I'm the only one with a business. Yeah, they perpetrate. Oh yeah, they make their little illegal money and then come on here and perpetrate. Yeah, they do that. They fake things, but they don't have a business. See what I'm saying? See, you wanna cater to folks that you think have a little bit of money. A little bit of pocket change don't mean nothing. None of you are rich. Y'all might have a couple of bands, maybe. These people probably got families that got 10, 20, maybe 50 G's, maybe even 100. I doubt it though, but maybe even 100 G's, but they don't understand how to use money as power. You get 100, you get 50 G's, you rich. You go retire, you just go do your thing, but y'all ain't smart enough to do that because you don't know how to move equity and assets and move mountains, and you didn't put all the other years into gaining assets and equity like me and then learning how to protect them. So I'm saying, you give me 50 G's right now, I'm rich for the rest of my life. I got a cash flowing business, right? I make residual income. And I'll go and make more money, and already I'm rich. You can't tell me nothing. I could literally live in hotels for the rest of the time with 50K right now. I'm just going to be living in hotels. We're going to buy hotels. I'm going into the hotel business. See, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all want to quote, and y'all talking about these movies that I came up watching. Everything I do, I heard somebody reference Ocean's 11 recently. That's my movie. I came up watching that. I own them. Every single one of them. 11, 12, 13. I've been a Brad Pitt fan my entire life, bro. I look better than him. What are you talking about? What do you think? What did he do in Ocean's 12? I move just like him. I'm going to be wearing suits just like him. I may get a buzz cut again just like him. I got blonde hair just like him. It used to be platinum blonde, way more platinum than his. I look just like him. When I shave, what are you talking about? I look better. Seriously, way better than Brad Pitt. I saw Brad Pitt on a Zoom call recently, man. He looked horrible. You understand? I look better than all of y'all combined. It ain't even comparable. You put me next to Brad Pitt, you're gonna be like, yeah, this dude's beautiful. I'm glowing. Brad Pitt ain't glowing. He just looks like a dude. That's it. It's a normal guy. These people, this is why they're so jealous, because they've been watching me glow forever since the beginning of time. You're gonna keep seeing me glow, and you watching my glow up. So just keep in mind, y'all gotta understand. I wear $530 on my wrist. I'm shining. I'm out here blinging. Y'all ain't doing nothing. You just talking, running your mouth. See, we're not the same, dude. That's all. We ain't the same. We never been the same, and we're never gonna be the same. Feel me? And that's all I want you people to understand. That's it. You know what I mean? Just understand. We ain't the same. We never gonna be the same. You know? Got nothing in common. About this whole business now. Cash money. Cash money. I'm gonna be building record labels. I'm building businesses. Yeah, I'm going into the hotel business, doggy. We gonna buy out apartment complexes and hotels. We gonna be having a rent to people like you. You know what I mean? And the difference is, me, I don't play games. See, that's the only thing. I'm not gonna sit here and play these games and play with people. I'm gonna just tell you what it is. And when you got money, money talks and everything else walks. You understand? So when I got tenants, like, it is what it is. Like, I tell them how it goes. You don't have a choice. You're going to do what I tell you. I don't do all that, oh, we make it a different issue, oh, we got to go to court and make it a legal matter. Nah, you just got to leave. See, that's the difference. When you built like me and you this big and strong, people have to listen. People don't have a choice. That's what people don't get. And you got money much less? This is what people pose like they're like. I met people sort of like that when they was renting to me when I was living on Craigslist. I lived with people with serious issues when I was in Dallas. I've lived off Craigslist before, homie. You think you know something about life? You think you can teach me something? Bro, I've been in situations you couldn't even imagine. Hard. Okay? I came up against gang members who had everything on them with them and still won. And was laughing in their face, or when I was angry, they was terrified. Like, this dude has no limits and isn't scared or anything I got or anyone I got with me. I don't care, bro. See, y'all ain't never seen no real thugs. Y'all want to act and perpetrate and use these terms. But, and again, none of you are real Crips. How do I know? Because I'm out here in these streets. I've been out in these streets my whole life. I know who's a Crip and who not, homie. Trust me. I know who's blood. I know who's Crip. I know who is. I know who's a Latin king. I know who's Mexican mafia. I know all that, doggy. You know, that's what I come from. Listen. Open your ears, doggy. These people are funny. What? Say what? They want to keep talking. We keep talking. I'm not here to paint myself like a gangster. I'm here to paint myself like a teddy bear. See the point? You're working against what I'm trying to do. Don't do that. Okay? You understand? Because, I mean, no one has a choice. Because I can G-check you and let you know. So this is the thing. If people on this network want to think, oh, this is not Tyree Sneed's network, it's not a Bad Man's network, I don't run everything here. Okay, you keep thinking that. But if you notice, I'm already making moves, and now I'm manipulating you, and I own you, and I'm moving you around like my puppets and my chess pawns. This is my network. I'm your boss. You'll do what I say. See, I got 22 in the box on a suppressed channel by the government, suppressed by Masons because they own this, and I'm the big pimp. I'm big pimping, and I make the Masons pay me. Come on, bro. You can't, man, I can't believe these people, bro. You for real, homie? What? Completely winning. Got everyone and everything right where I want it. That's how I move. I control everything. Yeah, I was never a control freak. Y'all made me one. Now I'm going to control everything through God, though. I'm not worried about control. I have control without trying. I'm still not. I'm not trying to control nothing. I'm just naturally in control. That's power. I move and defy gravity. I architect reality. Like I said, let folks get on here and play with me. Let them do what they want. That's cool. But this is the thing. We'll be having a face-to-face conversation. I don't care who you are. You feel me? And I'll put things in perspective for you real quick and have you understand reality and how it works. You know, talk to me, right, man? I ain't worried about some people that don't go outside, man. Either way, you got to be addressed. Nobody's above reproach. That's what all these folks about to learn. You understand? Like I said, let them do what they do. Let them run their mouth. I don't care what these people do, man. I don't care what they say. I don't care about nothing you talking about, man. So like I said, I'm going to get to it today. Like I said, we got 23 in the box. I'll be doing a live shortly in just a minute again. Stay watching me. Stay entranced. Stay focused on me. That's all I can really say, man. I ain't worried about none of you, though. None of you. Feel me? That's all I got to say. Feel me? So I'm going to try to stay hydrated, get some more water in my system. And like I said, I'm trying to take care of myself out here, man. Like I said, today, I'm going to definitely grab me something. I mean, at least I'm going to get me like a peanut butter or something. You know what I mean? Because it's cheap. These people said something about the hot dog thing. Like I said, I mean, there's nothing funny about that. What I said, you just proved. Like a hot dog costs like $4. I mean, I'm telling you, I got to get $5 together. If any money I get in donations, I don't spend on hot dogs, bro. Hot dogs are expensive. See, you're not getting it. I eat cheaper than that. I'm a lot smarter than you. See, that's the difference. Like, nah, bro, I'm going to get me a little thing of peanut butter. That's what I need. I need peanut butter. I need bread. I need all that. I got some jelly. That's about all I got right now. So, like, I need to get what I need, bro. Like I said, I got to come up with 5, 10, 20, $25. And all the people who don't support me now, it's all good because, I mean, it's what it is. You know what I mean? What do you think? I'm just going to turn around and be happy about it? Common sense, bro. What do you think I'm going to do when I get all the money and all my power again? What? You know what I mean? Folks want to try to give me a hard time when I'm just trying to survive and I'm nice to everybody and good and respectful and leave everyone alone. Come on, homie. It's whatever, man. Like I said, we gonna run everything. We gonna get all this bread. Like I said, $82 and some change, Wody. Right? That's enough for a brand new bicycle. That's enough for whatever I want. I ain't getting no bike. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna use that money to eat. Feel me? Next one's already up over 44 bucks. It's gonna be higher today. Now, fools can't compete with me, man. Get real with yourself, bro. None of you could never come close to the boss Don. Feel me? Like I said, these people still using my old name, talking about Tyree Sneed. Tyree Sneed is a ghost. Real talk. I'm Batman. That's what you don't get. I had to go through a you-know-what and a rebirth. I ain't out here playing. See, they want to act like it's a gimmick. Oh, okay, it's a gimmick, but all y'all, none of you have come to see me face to face. How do you know if it's a gimmick if you haven't seen me? Right, because it ain't no gimmick. This is real, bro. You're talking to a mortal vampire, dog. A mortal vampire who got access to YouTube and making all this money? Boy, that sounds like a problem for y'all. That sounds like a problem for corrupt folks, for cowards. That sounds like a problem for all these wannabes on this network hiding, running, right? That's what I am. I'm the problem you can't solve, and I'm the problem solver. Right? Keep it real. Feel me? Hold up. So yeah, like I said, just keep in mind, man. Anybody, I don't care who you are, who you think you are. Anybody getting on the internet and they're just yapping and y'all keep talking and running your mouth instead of talking politely with respect, it's all good because we're going to be having a conversation face to face. Now, I'm going to make sure you understand when you talk to me, you don't type fast. You don't talk like that. Y'all ain't built like that. That's not who you are, cuzzy. And I'm going to have it all on film on camera for court purposes. Trust me. Trust me on that. And any way you feel, like I said, hey, let it ride, let it fly. However you feel, bro. If you feel like that, you know what I mean? Like I said, do what you need to do, bro. Because I try, folks. Do something. Don't talk. You feel me? And if it ain't like that, because I know it ain't, because ain't none of y'all built like that, then keep it moving. There's going to be a lot of people giving public apologies on camera, and either way, they're looking at federal indictments. This is what you don't get. I win every single avenue. Yeah, these folks that have been running for decades that want to act like they're invisible, right? Like blah blah blah. Nah, not at all. You understand? We'll be talking in person. Everybody, all of you out there. Like I said, anybody. I don't care if it was a small slight. I don't care if you said something I just slightly didn't like. I'm gonna talk to you face to face. Can't nobody stop that. Yeah, that's completely legal and by the book. Yeah, we're gonna have legal conversations. Like I said, these folks, their game is, oh, they upset at people. Oh, people should go through things. Nah, that ain't how reality works. Also, y'all got to get with reality now. Tyree Sneed brings reality. Batman brings clarity. Feel me? Like I said, that's it, man. I really ain't got nothing to say to y'all, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's crazy to me that these folks really, really like keep typing and talking, bro. Like, like, like if I'm not asking for your opinion, don't volunteer, man. That's all. You know what I mean? I ain't never cared about that stuff, man. I was always hustling and moving and doing what I'm doing. Feel me? So it is what it is. If y'all got so much to say, that's fine. Everybody's going to have the opportunity to say all of it. So just keep the same energy. Make sure when you get in front of me that you're yapping and talking like that. The same way y'all talk on here, all right? No acting. No. So like I said, it is what it is, man. People going to have to pay me. They don't have a choice, man. You're not listening. Do you not get it? We're having face-to-face conversations with anyone like we've been. I'm G-checking Sunday. People don't have a choice to pay, right? See what I'm saying? You're not listening. Yeah. See, people want to have me in a good mood. You want to have me in a good mood because I'm rolling with God. I get to do what I want. Nobody controls me. I G-check and stun whoever I want. Yeah, people ain't listening. You don't have a choice but to pay me. But the people, I'm not who I am, bro. I know everything, bro. And I find out everything. It takes 2 seconds, man. I know everything about everybody. You know what I mean? People talk to me. But like I said, it is what it is. Let them sit there. Let them enjoy it. Let them do what they're going to do. Like I said, in 6 days flat, everything changes. What I need is you people to pay me, get what I need, and keep my bank account positive right now. Right? We want me in a good mood. I mean, people getting online pretending that they plan with me, right? Or people pretending, oh, it's a choice to pay me and compensate me for my job. Okay, no problem. No problem. We'll be definitely having a face-to-face conversation. Just like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, I love it. So, like I said, let's get this money, right? Let's stay focused. Let's keep on G-checking in some of them. Let's keep running the streets. We got 23 every time on this channel. Suppressed. So you know how much I'm winning? This is money right now. I'm making money while I'm talking to you. I'm getting pissy. Let people do what they do. Let them be obvious. Tyree Sneak just built the entire empire I'm building. See what I'm saying? This is going to be little. It's going to be pocket change. What I make on pocket change. It's going to be change. We're going to put this in a piggy bank. Christina and I. We're going to have millions upon millions of dollars, probably billions, trillions. We're building Sneed Enterprises. We're building everything. This is a conglomerate company. We work on what we do. We do what we want. Like I said, all you folks want to sit there and gawk and watch and stare and linger and pretend. Nobody cares about y'all, man. Talk right in front of your face, man. Nobody cares about none of y'all, bro. We sitting here, we gonna keep on winning. You know what it is? Step into my office. Why? Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is my office, bro. It's my office space you in. We gonna keep on moving. We building the kingdom of God. Like I said, I already made it. I make so much money. I do what I want to do. I'm a boss. Feel me? And folks cannot move me. And folks is upset because, like I said, all the you wage slaves got to go to these 9 to 5s. Right. All of you wage slaves got to stay taking orders and having a boss. All of you wage slaves got to keep it moving. That's right. Well, the gangster run the street and I get paid to run the street. Feel what I'm saying? See, folks ain't listening, bro. Y'all want to talk and talk and talk. You want to talk about these gang members. They don't run the streets. Batman does. So what that make me? Makes me a lot more powerful than y'all. You can get whole crews. They ain't nothing compared to me. Y'all don't move like me. You're not as quick as me. You're not as strong as me. You ain't built like this. You don't get it. I'm going to be rolling up on y'all talking to y'all like this, and y'all not going to know what to do. We G-checking all you little honeys. All y'all going to follow G-code. All y'all going to get back to the original intent. I'm going to tell you straight up, bro, if you claim you blood or Crip and you don't follow original intent, good luck, homie, because you're going to get addressed by these streets. Feel me? Remember, we making it real cute. We painting it real cute. We talking real cute for you. We making it real teddy bearish, okay? Understand, there's a big difference between the internet and reality, little homie. Feel me, son? This is what I do, homie. Feel me? I've been doing this 2+ years in these streets, running them, homie. Everyone I came up against, I won. See what I'm saying? Y'all need to take time to recollect and think and rethink your decisions, homie. You feel me? Like, no, shouldn't nobody be playing games with me, especially about money. You don't play with a man's money. You don't play with a man's woman. You don't play with a man's livelihood. You don't play with his job. You don't play with his home. Feel me? All y'all gonna do what you need to do now. Ain't got no choice because the man done stood up and changed the game and made sure that you have to respect him. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, 530 on my wrist got you pissed. What's up? Yeah, that's what I thought. So like I said, we stay running these streets. We stay running the internet. Like I said, you seen Tyree Sneed on camera with 10 bands. It ain't nothing with stacks, putting racks and cars I just bought. 8,500, 11,500 ain't none. 12,500 ain't none. 20 none. 20 bands ain't none. Bought my Porsche for 25 bands. Just put it on the table in the dealership. Said what? Bought cars like 8,500 cash and put like 60 grand in the back in the trunk. It ain't nothing. I'm not fronting. This is how we really move. I didn't have a support system. I don't go get prop money like 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. What you talking about, homie? Yeah, I'm the real boxer. Floyd Mayweather could never come close to me. You talking to the prodigy. That boy's hands are slow. Real talk. Y'all boys' hands is slow compared to me. Y'all ain't near me. Look at my muscle definition. Look how I'm moving. You see what I'm saying? It's like he said. He said, I see the League of Shadows resurgence. He said, I see the power of belief. Look at how he moves. Look at how he trains. This is the power of belief, the belief in God. This is the power of God talking. Whatever God wants is what will happen. What God wants is what will be. Feel me? Yeah, what God wants is Tyrese Sneed successful with all the money with my girlfriend and happy. So what God wants is what God will be. God's will be done. It don't matter how you feel. We didn't ask you. See what I'm saying? You got a problem with that, good luck, because God gonna handle that. See what I'm saying? That's what these folks don't get. All y'all going against God. When you don't pay me, you go against God. You come against me, you go against God. Good luck. Real talk. Good luck to all of you, because you're gonna need it. God's wrath is upon you. Like I said, do what you're gonna do. I'm not a YouTuber, homie. I don't care about your little platform. YouTube is small peanuts to me. It ain't nothing. All right, Duke? Yeah, I run the streets. I run my own media company. Get the Sneed Enterprise is 100% real. It's a conglomerate. We collect assets and equity. I already got it all, little homie. Like I said, what? Y'all got Grant Cardone claiming false claims, talking about he owns 6.1 billion in real estate. I exposed him in 2 seconds flat, literally 2 milliseconds, and said, nope, the company owns the interest in that, the bank. Sorry, the customers and the bank. He don't own no real estate. He's just a pawn puppet for the Illuminati, and the crimes he's committed, right? He's backed by the feds. Anyone else would be in prison serving a life sentence. He's committed fraud on so many levels, it's unreal. But he's talking about, y'all fools is funny. Y'all want to all commit fraud, but then you want to come pretend. Well, what is that? Come on, bro. Y'all don't get it. They ain't got a choice but to apply the law, man. You ain't got a choice no more. If Batman say somebody got to go to prison, they go to prison. You don't have a choice. This is dominance you're talking about. See, these folks don't get it. I don't ask organizations and agencies to listen to me or do what I say. They do what I tell them because they ain't got a choice now. See the point? Batman's so strong, he's completely dominant. I run everything now. The game done changed, little homie. Well, y'all was sleeping on me. See you yapping on YouTube at 4 or 5 in the morning every day. Right? While you was doing that, I was putting this work in, making sure I solidified everything, making sure I monopolized this. I want all the money. I'm going to make sure when Christina and I have kids, my kid's going to eat nonstop. They're going to eat till they stomach full. They're going to eat. They're going to eat, and they're going to enjoy everything they want. They're going to be happy. I'm going to make sure my kid's good when I have children. Trust me on that. Y'all fools don't like to see me eat. All you about to see me do is eat then. And I'm going to film everything I eat now. Any spot I go to, I'm filming that meal. Real talk. See, people wanted to play games with me on here. I'm the last one you want to play a game with. You feel me? So like I said, it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? People be writing checks they can't cash. They be starting things that they ain't about. Right? With country folks. Yeah, that's real smart. So like I said, it is what it is. I'm like a pikey. You know what I mean? Real talk, bro. Y'all is funny, bro. Y'all is funny. Feel me? So like I said, let people do what they do, man. All my points get proven without me trying. Man, I'm the mob, bro. Run everything, little homie. Feel me? Like I said, if it was fake, okay. It's real fake, right? Yeah. Even though you got proof and confirmation and everything. It's so fake. I think what's fake is all y'all and everything you kicking and talking. That's what I don't think I know. See what I'm saying? I broke 16 world records in like a month. And you can't say, yo, homie, here's 25 bucks, bro. Congratulations. Y'all fools want to claim you work and claim you got jobs. You want to sit here and act meek and mild in front of my face and be quiet when all y'all ain't no good. Is you serious? You want to ask me how I'm doing, but you can't donate a dime when all y'all working? Bro, be serious, man. What? Boy, y'all boys is jealous. Call it what it is. No, I'm not struggling. Y'all just some jealous, envious people. That's the valley for you. No good. Keep on exposing yourself, little homie. We'll put y'all on display for the whole world. That's what y'all don't get. Real talk. We done been how the valley is. Now it's just on display for the whole world to see. You want to be a coward? You want to be discriminate? You want to treat people some way? Cool. You're going to get put on camera in front of the whole world, and we going to laugh at you now. That's what y'all don't get. You say one wrong thing to me, I'm having you on camera. I'm going to show the whole world. Look, this fool acts like this. Look, this dude got this weak behavior. Now it ain't cute no more, is it? Now ain't nobody playing games with me, are they? See what I'm saying? Times done changed, little homie. You ain't listening. See, this is what real gangsters do. Real gangsters get out and get to it in the free world. Real gangsters, we was talking about what we was going to do in the free world. Real gangsters get out, we take over every block and run every street in front of your face, and there's nothing any of you will do about it. Don't nobody got the heart to step up to me and stand up to me. And all I do is help people. I'm a good person. See, that's my thing. People want to talk, they want to pretend, but everything you doing, it's not respected, man. Hey, listen, homie, just stand your ground, bro. Stand on your 2 feet, right? And learn how to have face-to-face conversations. That's first step. Till you do that, you ain't talking about nothing. I address anybody, bro. I roll up anywhere, I pull up anywhere. I do what I want. It's my world. Feel me? That's the difference. See, cowards do what they can't do, and gangsters do what they want to. Boy, feel that? Now, like I said, here we go, making more money, more money, more money, more money. I don't care about none of y'all. I'm gonna make my point perfectly clear how I'm feeling. Trust me, this ain't never gonna go away. Y'all done started something that will never ever end. You understand? Ever. It'll never end. No, I'm not mad about nothing. It's about justice, it's about vengeance, and it's about what's right. And God told me vengeance is mine. I don't have to do nothing. God told me, give me all your vengeance. I'm giving it to God. You understand? But don't think I'm not going to be real good at my job. Don't think I'm not going to take the opportunities I got to make my point real clear. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. See, that's the thing, man. People want to be specific. Specific individuals want to run their mouth and then hide. It don't work like that. We're going to address you specific individuals directly. Face-to-face combos. Times don't change, little homie. Y'all better catch up, man. Y'all know who the king of this is. Feel me? Yeah, that's what I thought, boy. So like I said, when you talk and you mention my name, Tyree Sneed, make sure you put some respect on it. Like I said, I'm going to be all over Katy, Texas. I'm taking that over. That's one of the first things I'm doing now. Not even, I'm not even going to waste my time. I'll do that in my sleep when I'm not even paying attention. Katy, Texas. What a joke. Feel me? Like I said, if we're going to be out on all these spots eating Texas barbecue, doing what we want, these fools, they want to talk about fake stuff and then say other people are doing that. Nah, everything you're saying don't exist. You're the one who's struggling. I'm not sitting here talking down. I want you to do well. I want you to do better. That's why I tried to help you. Y'all got that kind of attitude, no wonder. They want to do fake boxing matches for a fake fake $1,000 that they ain't even going to show up to because they scared and they cowards. They don't know how to box. Okay, wait till we get my boxing league together then, because every match we do, we make it more than $1,000 every time now. I'm not even accepting nothing else. And guess what? The crowd's going to fund the money. Y'all going to come up with the money since we want to play this game. Are y'all going to do the same thing then? Because I'm going to have private chat groups. You're going to have to join my chats to talk to me. The crowd is going to fund the money. We'll do GoFundMe's, whatever I got to do. You ain't talking to me about nothing. You don't get to talk to me in royalty. Okay? All right, peasants and commoners? All right. Like I said, well, all of them was talking, like I said, when they sent all these different people, cowards, agents, to say, oh, I'm different than who I am, this and that, all this slander smear campaign that failed, that I shut down every plot, every ploy. The whole time they was sitting there rambling. Tyree Sneed was putting in work, building right in front of him, building strength, building resilience, building determination, perseverance, ambition, money, built a business. That's my media company, dude. I own a media company. It ain't got nothing to do with this. Yeah, I own my own media company. I just use these platforms to do what I'm doing. See what I'm saying? To promotion and marketing. That's what I'm expert in, communications. Now, I don't feel bad about that because YouTube don't run me. I run me. I run this. I run my life. I run this world. Like I said, I done gave people fair warning long enough. I done told people what it is. I'm done talking. You can see my power now. I'm going to show you my power 100%. Oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my power. You're going to see my power now. Now you're going to witness the greatness of God, greatness of the Holy Spirit. For real, it's operating through me. This is my universe, guys. Feel me? What you talking about? Everything y'all in, you occupy. Every second. Booch and live off government check, huh? You want to sit there and act like you're saying something to me. Paid $8,500 in land taxes, dude. Better catch up, man. Ridiculous, man. I probably paid millions in bills. We're talking millions. Be funny. Paid millions in chiropractors. Just what? You funny, bro. You serious? These people hilarious, bro. You know how much I used to pay up there in Austin for that other stuff? For what was it? I ain't gonna explain it to y'all, man. Y'all don't know nothing about like actual like health, how it works, anything. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I'm not gonna give you game. Let y'all stay slow, stay do what you do. Oh, and them doctors commit malpractice too. Real talk. That's another thing too, and that's gonna get brought up in the federal lawsuit. Yep. The ones at them clinics and stuff. Yeah. So, like I said, it is what it is. Just everybody watch what you say to me, watch your mouth, because you ain't got a choice now. If you don't, good luck. There's a lot of karma coming. There will be a lawsuit placed immediately on you and your business, and you will be shut down and put out of business. That I can guarantee you. Any company, I don't care if I walk into a restaurant, you better be nothing but respectful to me. You say one wrong thing to me, I'm getting your restaurant and your company shut down, and you're going to lose your job and you're going to end up in jail. You understand? See, folks don't get it. Y'all wanted to sit here and play these games with the wrong one. Do not ever treat people like that. Make sure when civilians are moving, if they struggling, especially, you be nice to them. You treat them with respect. I could care less about me. I care about humanity. I'm willing to go through whatever for humans, and that's what I went through everything for. Why? Because I'm just like Jesus Christ, my brother. I'm your Messiah, Savior. Like I said, people gonna get that mind right. Don't you worry. We gonna make sure they all understand how you act, how you talk. We real country folk. Yeah, this our country. This God's country. We done took it back. Anybody feel some way? Like I said, come and see me. I'll be out here all day. All right, little homies. All right. Talk to y'all later, man. Stay broke, stay mad.